This is a space. This is a space. Can you hear me? Air is enough. No need to worry. At least enough for two. This is a space. Information, resources, you have everything. To find what's lacking is far more difficult, except one little thing. The whole world is kind to me, but sorry. Wearing a fine suit, paying by a credit card, but I cannot prove myself. This is a space. This is a space. Can you hear me? The world may crumble down with just one piece missing. The whole world is kind to me, but sorry. Wearing a shiny crown, paid by a blank check, that still will not convince myself. This is the center of the universe, but without a her, I'm not here. Only my shell remains here. Lonely my soul led somewhere. Freesia, here I am, and sorry. Flying through the galaxies, handshaking everywhere, but I want you by my side. The whole world is kind to me, but sorry. Wearing a fine suit, paying by a credit card, but I cannot prove myself.
Nice to see everyone. Playing some Scarlet Nexus tonight. Because apparently Wednesday's just all Namco Bandai games. Glad to see you here, Radiance. I got a big smile for you too. Now, I kind of want to finish up Scarlet Nexus within, like, the next couple of streams. Because, if we're finishing up Undertale, then, it would be nice to just get right into Deltarune after that. Because I have to beat Undertale on Saturday, so that we can play Astral Chain on Monday. Okay. Which way looks like plot? I might be kicking myself in the ass here. No, that's item. I could probably use items, but I don't necessarily need them. I am, however. I just noticed my healing items. Straight up! Straight up into the air looks like plot. You're not wrong. And I gave Kasane wings, so she could probably handle it. Time to fly. No, time to die unless I buy some medium jelly. Can I afford 9? Huh. I have a lot more medium jelly than I thought. Okay, medium jelly. Let's throw down some all medium jelly so that everyone can live. I got enough money. I can afford 8 grand on some max jelly. Is there anything else I especially need? I can probably make this. It's the improved version of the thing I was using, so it's probably pretty helpful. And we'll pop a save so that if I die, we don't lose this. I was burned by that when I was playing Kingdom Hearts. Let's use psychic moves on ghosts. What is medium jelly besides ectoplasm, right? Let's be real here. No deaths today. Well, I'm gonna hold you to that. By your power radiance, by your radiance, I will not die today. I'm gonna do a little bit of platforming over here, though. This looks like there might be something. Damn it. Okay. Time to do some precision platforming on stuff that I probably am not supposed to be platforming on. Okay, we gotta go the long way. Ora! Nope. Okay, I got light jelly. Far cry from the medium jelly I've been using. This is the easiest bet you've ever made. At least 1 death today. I'd start a prediction, but I don't want to rob Radiance of all their shark coins. If Pepper Shaker would hear, I'd do the prediction. Because Pepper Shaker always asks for me to do that. Oh, you gonna do that to me, huh? Hey, Kagura.
We did it. Hit lock.
It would be nothing, but you could make... Technically, you can also make a prediction, RDF. I'm pretty sure if Aaron could, you can.
I'm taking this.
That didn't do as much as I hoped.
Help me, Kagura.
Oh, damn it. Oh, jeez.
Have to do something.
I have a lot less health than I would like. Just let me press the trigger, please. What if you abuse it and go mad?
Not yet.
Here.
Thank you, Sonny.
I made you a mod for a reason, RDF. It's because I can trust you. Whether I can trust you to do what I ask you to is one thing, but I have trust.
We can't give up. Too slow. Shield. Hey, snap out of it. I'm sorry.
Shiden, I'll snap out of it when you stop being a billboard. I know I put you on the billboard, but you're still a billboard. Alright, Hanabi.
That seems to be the spot.
Wow, that... You know what? You did your best, Hanabi. I'm proud of you. You came when I called.
Let's keep going.
I was lost and you found me.
The attacks to the outer shell are working. I'll try to break it.
You'll only go mad with power on your own time? Well, that's mighty appreciated. Power can be dangerous. I have seen people just be completely changed by having just a little tiny bit of power. Okay, that's oil. But that means nothing because it's almost dead. Look what it did to Goku. Yeah, it made him into Dragon Ball Super Goku. I can't fault all of Dragon Ball Super. Dragon Ball Super had its moments. Specifically, the Trunks stuff, and that's it. For me, at least. I only really liked the Trunks stuff. You want to go camping in the RV looking other? That's what it's there for. It's there for everyone's enjoyment. Now let's kill it. And take its RV.
The attacks to the outer shell are working. I'll try to break it.
Hanabi being the Major League Pro. Okay, now I'm in Devil Trigger mode. All these thoughts running through my head.
Aim for its weak spot.
Put my hood on, veins burning red. Frustration is getting bigger. Bang, bang, bang. Pull my brain trigger. Embrace the neurons are within me. Okay, it's dead now. I think I'm still in Devil Trigger mode though.
Now.
Riding on cars. Oh wow, apparently riding on cars is really powerful. But I can't fly on places that aren't ground, apparently.
The attacks to the outer shell are working. I'll try to break it.
Damn, that was fantastic. Where's another one of these? I'm gonna do it again.
Let's fly.
Or all for one, exactly. That guy can live. I've decided. The great mighty Karsane has spared that Crocogator's life. Thank God for me. I can't save unless I kill the Crocogator. Okay, I'm coming back for you, buddy.
Too
going by propulsion that's hitting off the ground. Okay, that makes sense. Time for a drink. 1 sec. I just want to make sure that I don't perish. I didn't bring water today, oddly enough. Taste the power of cubes.
Let's keep going.
That was the ninja that came from the moon. You made some ramen. For midnight ramen goodness, of course. I completely approve. You used the Keurig that someone left a coffee pot in. Technically, that could have worked out if you had curry ramen. Because coffee, like if you're making a really nice curry, coffee goes great in that. Just a little bit of instant coffee. Probably not that much. Probably not as much as RDFS, but it's chicken ramen. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't believe that rule works for chicken ramen.
You might be able to open it using my power, though. Kasane, try it out.
Bitch just dripped on me.
The attacks to the outer shell are working. I'll try to break it.
I have the wings, I'm the one with the drip.
That seems to be the spot.
And Kasane has a magnificent drip. I don't necessarily completely understand what that means. I have been told that it has something to do with fashion. You can eat your caffeine now. Exactly. And in the end, isn't that all you need from your ramen? Caffeine? And the temperature in my house is really, really weird, because, like, it's in the negatives outside. It might be in, like, the single digits, but it's probably in the negatives. And my heater's running, but I'm in the basement, so the heater's not amazing. So right now, I'm wearing a tank top, but I've also got the kotatsu going on. So that my upper body is a little bit chilly, but my lower body is cozy warm.
The shell is broken. Aim for its weak spot.
If I remember, sorry, talking about cubes. If I remember correctly, there's this one game, Cubic Ninja on the 3DS. It defeated the DS's DRM, and it lets you play homebrew games if you have it. Your home is freezing? Aw, oh, man. That's always the worst, isn't it? Like, maybe it's because I'm from Canada, and, like, my weather is, like, winter, then the false thaw, then, fake spring, then second winter, then real spring, summer, fall, fake winter, fall 2 electric boogaloo, and then finally winter for 6 months. Got a window open, you're letting the air come in. Got the nice 50 to 60 air come in. Oh, that sounds great. I'm pretty sure where I am, because I think 32 Fahrenheit is the equivalent of 0 Celsius. Yeah, I think it's sub 32 right now. That's the thing about living in Canada and, like, knowing people from the US. I've had to figure out, like, approximations. Oh, I've been using the expensive jelly this entire time.
I'm not done yet.
I've been healing everyone when I'm the only one who needs to be healed. Also, that's oil, so I can use this.
Let's take it down while it's burning. That seems to be the spot.
Make it rain! Make it slash! All of my friends are helping me right now. And also Sheathan's here. We're friends because I called him out on his bullshit. And yeah, minus 40 is where we can all agree that it's too cold. Okay. We're doing pretty good. You know what would be better? Having healing items. Oh, and also saving. Saving is probably a top-notch idea. Gotta grind some rats, so gonna go into lurk mode. I hope you enjoy your rats, RDF. In fact, we have somebody not currently in the chat, but who is several of them. In fact, their name is Several Rats. Why were there two save points so close to each other? Need their humanities? Okay. Are you playing Dark Souls? Dark Souls 1, right? I know that in Dark Souls 1 you could farm the rats for humanities. I don't know about Dark Souls 2 if you could farm them for human effigies.
What is this place?
Never played Dark Souls? It's good if you like that sort of,
I think that was bigger than last time.
I guess,
Do you think the Kunad gate
type
is
of
expanding?
RPG.
We don't have time for chit-chat. We need to keep moving. Wait a moment.
That voice.
Please listen
Like,
to me.
it's like throwing yourself at a brick wall a lot of the time. But, God, just the sense of accomplishment you have with it.
What?
Huh? That's your mother, right, Yuito? What is she doing here? And
Mom?
Kasane, what did you just say?
This is a vision created by Babe. What an underhanded trick.
Oh, Radiance. You joined the Discord. And since your name is just your Twitch name, I can verify you super quick.
And she had the power of the red strings.
My mother was one of them?
And she is important to both Yuito and Kasane.
Wakana took care of Kasane
You
when
find out if
she
you
was
like it or
little.
not.
I heard she
Yeah,
fled from
I'd say
Togetsu
so.
after an incident. I thought those Togetsu bastards killed Mother. That's what I remember anyway.
I will say,
So,
maybe
you
the
and
first
Mom
boss past the
ran away from
tutorial. Like,
Togetsu,
if you kill the
and then
Tauros
put down
demon,
Chairman
You'll figure out if
Sumeragi
you
may
like
have
it or not.
provided refuge to her.
the Asylum
Once he
demon,
found out she was connected to
it's
Togetsu.
basically a set piece.
That is why I thought this form would be best to get you to listen. Yuito, Kasane, you must know. This world is in danger of destruction at the hands of the Kunad Gate. It is not only Togetsu. There are many people living in Suo and Seiran, all over New Himuka. To save all of the people who are important to you, I must have your help.
Help?
Yuito,
What's your plan?
I apologize for leaving you alone while you were still young. If you come with me now, your loneliness will be cured.
The last time somebody said that, everyone in the world got turned to
You
Orange
remember
Tang.
that puppy? That little dog was your friend. If nothing is done, everyone will die. All your friends in the world will die just like your puppy.
Not my
Will
puppy.
you both help me? Connect your minds and become one with me. Use
Water
the
whips or
red
fire
strings
whips?
To save the world.
I mean, visually, fire whips, right? Because
Don't use
of
my
the fact
mom
that it's
for your
fire.
dirty schemes.
But
Mother
like
wouldn't say
water
things
whips,
like
I
that.
kind of like
You're
that.
not fooling anyone.
It's got a mood to it.
Is that the best a machine can come up with? You really underestimated these two.
When you first play, you quit before being the tutorial boss and didn't open again for 2 years. Now it's your top 5 game series. It's like that sometimes, right?
What did you say?
Your tastes change like super quickly.
Are human brains being used as organic parts? for
Yo,
me?
plasma whips are where it's
So
at.
then, that means my mom wasn't attacked by others after all. It was you, babe. No.
It was you, babe.
Togetsu. You
God,
stole my
what,
mother's brain.
what a weird thing to call
All
your
of it was
supercomputer.
to save the world.
What do you mean
Gonna
save?
kill you,
You're only
babe.
saving yourselves.
Uh-huh.
You can't
You're
sway
gonna
me
be
with visions
dead,
of
just
Mother.
like,
You don't want us to get any further.
I don't know,
I won't
that
let you
one
use
guy
my mom
from
anymore. I
from
will
Sleeping
stop,
Dogs.
babe.
His name was Jackie. He died. Spoilers for Sleeping Dogs, but he died, babe.
Run! The floor is collapsing.
Dead like my mother, babe. We should play Sleeping Dogs on stream.
I'm
That
glad
one's one of my
everyone's all right.
favorite Grand Theft Auto clones.
What is this place?
I don't like
Something
Grand
feels
Theft Auto, but I
different.
like some games that play like it.
What?
Fire Whips
force
probably would
again?
fit for Mystic Force Red
This is bad.
Daybreak.
Everyone, run!
That was around Mystic Force.
there a
I think
place we
came
can teleport
out
to?
around the time like Power Rangers was
This is the
still
only
on when I was watching cartoons, but I just never tuned into it.
Another is coming. It's big.
Oh, that is big. That's pretty big. I hope they give me a really cool set piece to fight this with. Okay, it's gonna be like this, huh? Court! Hey guys, let's fight Court Mort. That's my Ace Attorney OC, Court Mort. Floor collapses quickly behind you, so you have to keep moving. It'll be game over if I fall, so I have to really, really fucking do it.
Support me.
Don't even think about taking that other down. We have to run away.
I think I'm going faster than the game wants me to.
Come on. If we fall,
Deja vu, I have been to this place before. Higher on the streets, and I know it's my time to go. Calling you and myself is my destiny. Standing on my feet, it's so hard when I try to be me. Whoa!
focus on running. Don't stop.
I'm off.
How about I just use the hyper velocity? Press the button that makes me go fast.
Relax and use SAS.
I don't think I need to. I'm doing pretty well.
I need your help.
The enemy is gigantic, and it seems to be just observing for now.
Good.
If we keep evading the oncoming others, we should be able to make it out, right? I would like to think so.
Shadow
You
the
can't let
Scarlet
your guard
Nexus.
down until we're out of here. Yuito's right.
Did you guys ever
Seems
play a
like they're
game
not
called
getting
Dragon's
it there all
Dogma?
yet. Don't drop your guard, everyone.
Dragon's Dogma was like... It was a good time.
Let's have some fun.
I don't think it was in any of the re-releases, but in the Xbox 360 version at least, it had Berserk DLC. Like, you could be Guts and Griffith if you wanted to. Okay, I guess I didn't need that extra defense. Oh, now I do.
With this monster. Let's go.
Damn it. Okay. Defense? Not the way to do this. Maybe hypervelocity or teleportation for that one. It's a good thing RDF didn't make that prediction. Okay.
I'm off.
Time for round 2.
Don't even think about taking that other down.
Wait, I don't need electricity.
We have to run away. I can't see the bottom. If we fall, we'll die.
Never rig a game in your favor. That's appreciated.
What is this? It's ridiculously huge. Hanabi, focus on running. Don't stop.
Yeah, only you, Hanabi.
Relax and use SAS.
I am relaxing, but I don't think I need to use SAS just yet.
The enemy is gigantic.
Oh no,
It seems to be just observing for now.
I do need to use SAS
If
now.
the oncoming others, we should be able to make it out, right?
I would like to think so, but you can't let your guard down until we're out of here. Yuito's right.
You believe in
Seems
me?
like they're not giving it their all yet. Don't drop your guard, everyone.
If I spam teleport, there we go. Not only that, but hypervelocity is, it's charging up. We're getting there. I just need to deal with this laser. And the laser kind of feels like a teleportation. Oh boy! No, I just don't have a lot of stuff anymore.
Must be an exit up ahead. We have to make it there somehow.
I can win. I feel great. I can do this. Yes, 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 yes.
Okay, let's break through.
I'm off.
Yeah, I'm just gonna run ahead. I hope this cutscene means I win. I might have to actually fight this thing, and that's gonna be interesting.
The answer will be sealed. Yuito!
Or we can do that.
Joka, you're on!
Right!
That's one way to do it. Good job, team.
We may have fallen, but at least it wasn't to our deaths.
The bigger they are, the harder they mash circle right now, otherwise you die.
That's right. We should be able to access all of Babe from here and shut it down as
Is
well.
Babe the massive red-headed woman over there?
It looks like something's already processing.
Damn straight I did, Radiance.
Babe is implementing emergency procedures. Could it be
because you
we
guys
made it
believed
this
in me.
far? I felt something just now. It felt like the red strings. What's going on, Arashi?
I can't believe it. It's totally empty.
Excuse you?
Huh? What do you mean empty?
I meant just what I said. All the data has been erased without a single trace. It feels vindictive. So you mean Babe shut down of its own accord?
I like your wishful thinking, but something
Let's
just
check out
doesn't
stream
seem right.
context.
Regardless, it doesn't look like Babe can do anything anymore.
Oh yeah, I
So
can
is it
kind of
safe
see
to
that.
say we've managed to stop
It's like a
Togetsu's plan?
gross, corrupted version of that.
I'd be lying if I said I was completely free of doubt.
Serpentera?
But at least at this point, it's clear that this computer is useless.
The connection is
You know,
restored.
it kind of reminds me of Shenron from Dragon Ball, but like a mech
Oh,
version
it's
of it.
Wataru. The network blocker must be gone. That must mean Babe really is shut down.
You shut down Babe! Fantastic!
Yeah, I totally meant to do that.
Another earthquake.
I feel like it keeps getting stronger.
Wataru, that quake.
Yeah, another anomaly was observed at the Kunad Gate, and they're becoming more frequent.
I'm glad we stopped Togetsu's plan, but I don't like that we lost all the research data.
Hey, you win some, you lose
There
some.
could have been information on the Kunad Gate.
Hey, Kagero, Kyoka, is the research data saved somewhere else, or do you know someone who knows about it?
It's very unlikely. The research of red strings spans over hundreds of years.
It's a power filled with mystery to begin with. There probably isn't a single person who understands the whole thing.
So we have no leads?
Guys, there is someone. She's involved with Togetsu and is knowledgeable about the red strings.
Who?
Is it Kyoka?
Wakana. She fostered
Ah.
Kasane, who has the power of red strings.
Mech
She
Shenron
must
sounds like
have
something
had enough
GT era
knowledge to
Bulma
be
would
able to
invent.
raise
Yeah,
Kasane to
absolutely.
control it.
What are you saying? Yuito's mom is dead.
Grand Tour, Grand Tour, Grand Tour, Grand
So
Tour.
we should go ask her directly.
Directly? You can't be serious.
By using the red strings?
One thing that was really interesting
Yes.
was
don't seem to have any
OG
other
Dragon Ball
options.
and Dragon Ball Z, if I remember correctly,
Even still,
both had like
I'm worried.
their own
May damage
openings
Yuito's
depending on
brain.
whether you were watching it in Canada or
Let's
the
do it.
US.
If we don't
So
do
like
anything,
one version would have
Kunad
like
Gate will just
Dragon,
keep
Dragon,
expanding and bring
Rock
the
the
end of the
Dragon,
world that much
Dragon
closer.
Ball Z, and then the
I
other
want
one
to
would be
do
like
everything I can,
Dragon,
even if it doesn't
Dragon
work.
Ball, Dragon
Let's
Ball
use the red
Z.
strings.
And we'll do everything in our power to help. So, what
Same with
exactly are you
OG
going to
Dragon
do?
Ball. I think in the US it was like
If we're going
find
to make
the
this
Dragon
work,
Balls,
we need to keep
got to
strong
find them
emotions
all.
in check.
But in
Let's go
Canada
to
it
the
was like
Kunad Gate.
Dragon
I've
Ball,
jumped in
the
before, so I
ultimate
think it'll be
battle,
easier to
the
remember
martial
the
arts fight between
You want to
evil and
recreate
good.
What happened when the gate opened? All right, let's head there.
Lorky was Lord Zed's personal Zord. Had enough power to destroy a planet? Dang. Late 80s to early 2000s localization teams had some very interesting ideas on what could be done. Not only that, but like... there were a lot more localization teams, you know? Oh, I have to go to the highway. That's why German Naruto's the best. And what was it? The Brazilian Pokemon opening? Or sorry, Brazilian Digimon. I have to get new cushions for my Kotatsu, because this is a lot less comfortable than I remember. The fuel ran out quickly. That's how it be. You do miss when people had to make a song about a show they barely knew.
It's definitely expanding.
I mean, without that, we wouldn't get the One Piece pirate rap.
This place brings back a lot of memories. The red strings.
And like,
I think there's a good chance this is going to work.
Okay.
the One Piece pirate rap
I
was
hope I know
bad,
what it feels like.
but in a very nostalgic
We'll give
way.
you SAS support. We should be able to boost your powers if we link our brains together.
There's no telling what kind of danger.
Yeah, no, I took a look.
So it would be best to come back to the present as soon
Daybreak,
as possible.
like,
In order for you
it's
to have the
intimidating.
greatest chance of success, you need to have an exact time and place to jump to meet Wakana.
October 4th, 2009. The old OSF hospital in Lokusho City. If we go there...
Where was
I'll
I
never see
on
my mom.
October 4th,
That
2009?
was the day she died.
I think
I
that's
was
when
in
I
the
started
hospital,
working at the
so
toy
it's
store.
definite.
The others attacked Lokusho City that day, so the hospital
Or no,
moved to its new
that it
location
would have been
in
very
Seoul.
close to that date, because I was
Alright.
15 when I
I don't know
started,
if it'll work,
about to
but
turn
let's try
16 in a few
envisioning
months.
That place and time in our minds.
all 10 of us going?
Big bad guys from outer space.
About that. Like my teleportation
Yeah,
ability. I imagine it
God,
would be too
I've been
stressful
working
on the
at
brain to move
a
that
toy
many
store
people at
for
once.
the last 12 years, in varying
Should we
capacities.
narrow down the amount of people that are
I worked a
going?
lot more when I was in high school and like
This may be difficult to hear,
college,
but I believe you
and
jumping
I mean I
alone
still
would
work
have
there because
lowest
the
risk.
medical benefits are fantastic. I think I only need to be
Those
available
without the power of the red
for
strings will be pulled back after
12
a set time
hours
has
a week.
passed.
And it
If we were
doesn't
to go
matter
with you,
whether I
we would
actually work
needlessly
those 12
increase the strain
hours
on you
in
and
any
Kasane.
capacity. Just so
Then
long
I'm
as I'm
going too.
available and I qualify
I
for
can't
my
let
medical
Kasane go by
benefits.
herself.
No, I agree with Luca. Though for a different reason. Yuito, if you meet your younger self, then there's no telling what might happen. It may just be a theory, but I think it's a risk we can easily
Yeah,
avoid
it's
most
great,
times.
Radiance.
But if I make sure I don't see myself,
I'm gonna be leaving it next year when I move,
guess we can't
but
be sure.
it was it's a good deal.
I won't be alone. Everyone will be supporting me through the SAS. And since you have the same power, if you stay here, you can act as a marker for me to return to the present. That's what I think, at least.
Man, we're gonna go back to 2009. What was happening in
but don't try to do
2009?
anything crazy.
The housing crisis
won't.
was a year in.
I promise. Give me your hand. Lend me your
I
red
think Kamen
strings.
Rider Dragon Knight was
course,
on
it's the
like
least I can
it won a daytime Emmy.
If you're trying to recreate what happened, my power should help. All right, let's begin.
Try to imagine it. 11 years ago at the OSF hospital. And Mother.
You're in high school in 2009? Me too. I think I would have been... I probably would have been in grade 11
Is reacting.
on October 4th.
Do it!
Take me to Mother!
You're a freshman?
Kasane, we'll be waiting.
You know what's weird? We never actually talk, like, use those terms here in Canada. Like freshman, sophomore, junior, senior, whatever. We never use that. So is this like Vaporwave 2009? Because that I don't remember 2009 looking like this.
This is the same as before.
TFS Shenron would have been funnier if he only put on the deep voice for show. He has a normal voice. I am the mighty Shenron. Say your wish and I will grant it. What did I use? Oh, just like grade 10, 11, and 12. Because here in Canada, elementary school goes from kindergarten to grade 6. Junior high goes from grade 7 to grade 9. And then, yeah, high school goes from grade 10 to grade 12. These are all the cutscene panels that I've been looking at. Now Kasane can see them too.
This is it.
You know, like a natural speaking voice, so like... Hi, I'm the mighty Shenron. State your wish and I shall grant it.
Where
I mean,
am I?
I am the mighty Shenron.
Hospital, right?
Speak your wish and... I don't want it.
Information for patients.
Just tell me your wish.
Today is October 4th, 2009. I jumped right to when I wanted. I sort of have a sense of the red strings now.
Probably shouldn't have worn the
don't think I
giant
can use
bird
them
wings to
repeatedly, though.
2009.
I should start looking for
I don't think
Mother.
they're the fashion statement that people think they are. What up? You'd think that the hospital waiting room would have, like, music or something. Can't really go outside either. Does the hospital care that I brought knives? Okay, I can't whip out my knives. I don't remember there being holograms in 2009. Maybe I'm just not remembering enough of 2009. Implies a non-mighty Shenron. I am the kind of okay Shenron. State your wish, and if it's not too hard, I guess I'll try. State your wish, but I only specialize in chocolate. If it ain't chocolate, you're out of luck. This sure is a hospital. They're definitely right about that. How do I get to that room? Probably through the door. Doors usually lead places. State your wish, but I will disappear in 5 seconds, so... Time's over. Only Oolong would be able to make that wish. State your wish in 5 seconds. Bulma's panties.
One day I received
your wish is granted.
I saw you in Togetsu. I guess Babe won its wager.
State your wish in 5 seconds. Namek better.
Mother, what do you mean? I don't understand.
The brains of past users
okay,
of the
who died and is
are
it
connected to Babe's core. None of them were as strong as you.
Bulma's
Babe
briefs.
used those minds to create pseudo-red strings to transfer data across time to red strings users in the past.
Transfer? So the data wasn't erased. But how do you know that?
I felt a tug from my brain inside Babe. Its data was transferred into my head.
Convenient.
Is that even possible?
Thanks to
Babe
the plot of
took a
this.
risk so that its plan wouldn't be foiled. A huge amount of data was transferred into me. It felt like my head was split open and I fainted. When I woke up, I was astonished at the information I was given. Even so, I'm sure I wasn't sent all the information. That's how I learned that you were alive and well. This isn't the moment for reminiscing, though. I'm sure you're short on time.
Thank you, Mother. I want you to tell me what you know about the
Thanks,
Kunat
past
Gate.
Mom.
Is Yuito's death really the only way to destroy it?
Yes, it is. As long as Yuito lives, the world will be destroyed by the Kunat Gate. Which is exactly why I made the proper preparations for that not to happen. Now,
Thanks,
while the
Plot
red
Mom.
strings are active, is my only chance to try it.
Do it.
Bring me to your time.
Oh, this sounds
I
like...
don't know the reason why, but I'll do what you say.
Hey, so that evil supercomputer that you
First,
went
I
to
have
fight
to find
against
Yuito.
got downloaded into my brain. Now I want you to bring me back to your time.
We're playing hide and seek. It's all right. He's hiding right over there. I finally finished the device to protect Yuito from memory damage.
Is that the ear cuff that Yuito still wears?
Great plan.
It's actually a tag the OSF hospital
Give most of the
made to
people in the
manage
DBZ
special
universe don't
This
have a last
is a
name, and the
special
Brief
order.
family is a fan idea?
If you
Okay.
swap this for the one Yuito is wearing now, he'll be all right. Then we'll go to the future.
Okay, then we need to get Yuito.
Well, it makes sense that Toriyama would want to keep the names
Yuito,
brief.
Wait.
Mother warning. It's starting. I'll keep you safe, Mother. Let's go after Yuito.
Others could show up at any time. I have to find Yuito fast.
It's alright, guys. I'm from the future.
Where are you, Yuito?
Future police.
Mother, look out!
Involved him having a last name. Yeah, only Grandpa Gohan's family has a last name. If you're not part of the San family, then I don't know what to tell you.
Yuito! Yuito, don't move!
And this is when Yuito started believing in Dark Angels. Sun Wukong. What's up, kid? My name's Satan. You're gonna start believing in me.
I made it. Just in time.
Good job, Wings.
sorry.
Just blocking the
Explaining
emotional
will take
scene.
too long. Just let me put this on you. You see, Wakana
Is
your
also
mom
Futaba
asked me to make
Sakura's
sure you wear it.
mom. So, congratulations, Yuito. You're gonna be in Persona 5. And have mother issues, and live with the guy who voices Leo Whitefang in Guilty Gear. Wakana means family.
You have to live. No matter
And
what.
family means no one gets unsaved by Satan.
Are you all right?
Is anyone hurt?
Get this child to safety. He's Joe Sumeragi's son.
Understood. Come this way.
I put the cuff on Yuito.
Thank you. People can see us here. Come this way.
All right then.
Yes, let's go.
This'll work.
If
I need
Wakana
to
isn't
think of
here,
Yuito and return
is
to
she
my time.
Wakanai?
Take me to your time.
That was a Japanese language joke. I'm sorry. It's really cute that even the silhouette gets the wings.
It's the same as the vision Babe showed us.
Yo, you did the Naruto.
Mom?
You always try to not, but you did it this
Why
time.
are you here? What's going on?
The puns you don't get to make due to the language barriers.
Yuito.
Japanese puns are always, like, all the ones that I've heard at least are based on wordplay.
Her brain must
Like,
be under a lot of stress.
my introduction to Japanese
find a place
puns
to
was
rest.
Arumikan
Won't she
ueni
get back to
arumikan,
her time while resting?
which
Don't worry. Though weak, I am the
arumikan
user of the red
can mean a
strings.
mandarin orange,
We need to hurry
and
back to the hideout.
arumikan means aluminum can. So the sentence "an orange on top of an aluminum can" isn't a pun in English, but it absolutely is in Japanese.
Wakana
what was
should be
another,
fine
like-
when she has some sleep. There's no damage done to her brain.
If
It
I
seems
remember
like it was just
correctly,
exhaustion.
Good.
There was
I'm
one that
glad
I
it sounds
liked that they
serious.
just straight up threw on
She
Wikipedia.
said she could stay in this time for a while, so let's give her some rest.
Where is it?
If it's true that Wakana has Babe's research data, then that's a hopeful sign.
That reminds me. There was something we talked about inside Babe that had me curious.
Maybe I was wrong.
They were making others, but is that the same metamorphosis technique as New Himuka?
It might be. It's very likely that Naomi was shot with a special bullet that contained other particles. I never could figure out how much New Himuka actually
There we
understood
go. I
about
think I
them.
found it.
But
So,
if they
like,
have the technique to incorporate other particles into a bullet,
there's one that
they should
goes
be able
like,
to do something about the
Pantsukuta
extinction belt.
kotoaru?
If neither New
Pantsukuta
Himuka
kotoaru?
nor Togetsu can do it,
Managing
it
now
must
that,
be very difficult.
in one way,
Perhaps it has something
that
to do
means,
with the
have you
amount of
made bread
particles.
before? But it can also be
extinction
interpreted
belt is
as,
made of other
have you ever
particles,
eaten
right?
underpants before?
So the others that fall from the sky must
Or
have
like,
been some kind of animal
ne
before.
chanto o furo haiteru?
It's not birds.
Translates
We know
on,
it's in the
have
stratosphere.
you been
But then
taking a bath
what animals
regularly?
could they be?
But it can also be
Well, it
like,
most likely
do
came
you
from
take
outer
baths with your
space,
older sister?
outside the extinction belt, like the moon.
You're
Those are
almost
two
right.
really good ones.
There's a moon station on the outer edge of the extinction belt that contains genetic information of many animals, or so they say.
The first one that I
So
said,
the
the
others
bread
falling
one,
to Earth was
really
instigated by the
leans
moon,
heavily
too.
on the
That means
pantsukuta
no matter how much
part,
we fight, the others will
because
be born infinitely.
depending on the way that you say it,
That's so
it can be
awful.
pan-tsukuta,
they
which
do
means like
that
cooking bread,
to the people
or
on Earth?
pantsukuta,
It's
which is like
unforgivable.
eating underwear.
Very. But I'm sure the people on the moon were desperate to escape metamorphosis.
If Kuroto Dan
Not
comes
that I'm
back
saying
again,
we should forgive them
you
for
should have
that
the
or
newest
anything.
Kamen Rider say, go to hell and this time
With
stay
the
there.
moon's technology,
He
they
does
should have
come
been
back
able
in
to counter
Kamen Rider
it,
Geo.
But there was no way they could save the entire population.
It's in Dr. Pope's memories, too. People terrified of other attacks.
Well, we have to wait a while to talk to Wakana. So
If
can't
I
we just
remember
slack
correctly,
off?
the joke for him in
mean,
Kamen
take a
Rider
break?
Geo is that he becomes the
You
king.
don't have to correct
So he's
yourself.
Dan
Slack off all you
Kuroto
want.
because
We'll save all the talk for
so
after my
like Dan
mother wakes up.
Kuroto because O in Japanese is king.
I can't forgive the people on the moon for what they did. But if people are suffering from metamorphosis on the moon, too.
Oh, that would just be really crappy now, wouldn't it? What, Billboard, you wanna hang out?
Kisane, are you starting to remember the time when you lived with Wakana? Unfortunately, no. But I do remember the kind, warm feeling
Damn,
I had in
it's
the
like
days
everyone
I
wants to
spent
hang
with
out.
Mother. It's all because I met her. The circumstances are unfortunate, but I'm glad I got to see her again.
Except for him, he doesn't want to hang out. What brain mail do I have? I always thought that my mom was attacked and killed by another over 11 years ago. But I was wrong. It was Togetsu that killed her. The great other assault on Lokusho City. The incident where the city was completely laid to waste. I remember it. Yuito, you were staying at the old OSF hospital in Lokusho City. That's where you when your mother. Togetsu took advantage of the other attack to kill Kana in order to take her brain. The more I learn about them, the more I hate them. Fuck. That's bullshit. Man, they took your brain? That's bullshit. How could that happen? Whoa, jeez. There's more. Those people in Togetsu wanted to make it so none of it ever happened, didn't they? All the fun stuff and the crappy stuff, even the things that are important to people, everything would be gone. Even us being together and exchanging messages like this would go away too. Could that happen? Would I have never existed? I haven't achieved anything yet. And you never will. Yes, even if someone were to rescue us during that, using that method, we would not be around to witness the result. Yeah. How is the Gold Ranger from Zeo close to gold? That was the one that was like, basically the Black Ranger, right? Yeah. It's like the Onyx Ranger with gold accents. Maybe the scariest thing I've ever heard. Yeah, it's scary and sad. I couldn't support these methods now. Anyway, I'm glad that we were able to stop it. Seriously, let's build the future of our world with our own hands, because we're anime protagonists! Oh geez, Arashi's just talking to me. I was short on time, so it's hardly complete, but I put together a list of things about the past we should be careful of. There will be a battle between others and Togetsu design children, who are after Wakana on the date that we're going to. Be sure to stay on your toes. I know I'm repeating myself, but even I don't know what might happen if when an individual meets themselves in the past. The past Kasane should be at the Randall residence in Suo, so I don't expect a problem there. Make sure you stay in Lokusho City just in case, that's all. Tell me again what happened on the moon. I've been thinking about what Kagero said, and about the lunar people are trying to do and what happened. I'm still not confident I understand. I'd like you to explain it to me again. Don't worry about it, Tsugumi. Aside from me and Kyoka, it wasn't a lot of information for all of you to process. As far as I understand, it all began when colonists were sent to Earth from the moon. Yeah, I guess it was around then. The colonists' goal was to return to their homeland and reduce the population of the overpopulated moon. However, they ran into a problem. The other particles that transform humans into others started falling down onto the moon and Earth. In order to draw those particles away from the moon, they needed to override the gravity device that was regulating Earth's climate. Okay. So they wanted to sacrifice Earth in order to save just the moon. And the one who was trying to execute the plan was Kagero, who was an agent from the moon. Yeah, that's right, but I fucked up. That's when the moon decided to try a different method. If they couldn't avoid the other particles from falling, then all they had to do was direct them all to Earth. If they enveloped the Earth with a belt of other particles, the colonists on Earth wouldn't be able to return to the moon. They could kill two birds with one stone by also preventing the population from growing again. So that's the reason the extinction belt came to be. Then, does that mean the moon's plan succeeded? I don't know. After I lost contact with the moon, I have no idea what happened up there. Can't imagine everything worked out for them with the other particles, though. This is just a conjecture. I'm used to it being called conjecture, not just like a conjecture. Moon attack? Yeah, this game is wild. Yeah, so 2,000 years ago, the moon was getting overpopulated because people moved from Earth to the moon because of climate change, right? So when the moon was getting overpopulated, they were going to go to the planet. But that was bad because they had the other particles to deal with. So they were like, oh, fuck. What do we do? How about we just rain the other particles on Earth? What about the colonists? We solved overpopulation already. It's fine. So you're correct, RDF. The moon people are the anti-spirals. Sleeping dogs after this game? Ah, man, that would be great. But no, after Scarlet Nexus, we're playing Deltarune. Alright. This is just a conjecture, but I believe the moon continues to face a crisis, regardless of the results of their plan. You said the moon was responsible for the others descending onto the Earth. No matter what their initial objectives may have been, continuing that for 2,000 years is abnormal, to say the least. Has anyone streamed Sleeping Dogs, the game, but just with the camera pointed at a napping pup? Oh man, I think you might be onto something, RDF. Whether they're afraid of Earth's retaliation, or they ran into some other trouble, the moon is facing desperate times. Yes, even though they have more advanced technology than we do. That's why I believe they're still being threatened by the others. Others on the moon, too? If that's the case, it might be hard for you, Kagero. I mean, that's your homeland, where your family was. Really appreciate your concern, Tsugumi, but I honestly have mixed feelings about it. Everything happened such a long time ago. Anyway, that's pretty much all I can tell you about it. I mean, it's kind of like with the Foreclaimers, right? Where, you know, the people on the moon were being assholes 2,000 years ago. But, like, that was 2,000 years ago. How many generations of moon people have passed since then? Do we really need to genocide the moon? Do I need to beat Mako Tsunami by attacking the moon? Exactly, Radiance. Actually, I'm gonna take a poll right now. Whoops. I want to know how you guys feel about the 4 claimers so far. I'm gonna remove the ability to do additional votes for this one. Content doesn't mean guidelines, what? Maybe it's because I said genocide. Yeah, it was the word genocide. Is bringing up the 4 claimers enough of a reason to do... You almost got it. Wow, no one's voting for the poll, huh? Okay. I'll put mine down.
Archie, do you have a second?
Wow, we got a 3-way tie.
After the update, she seems unusually focused. Is she making a new program?
Yeah, nice to see you, Trom.
Whoa, Kasane!
This is a video game. You're playing instead of doing work?
I may have overfilled my tea.
This is what I always do. It's kind of
I gotta be careful.
yelling at me over things like this anymore.
Why do you want to skip out on work so much?
Alright, so we got a 3-way tie between, yeah, they can go die, I can't decide, and nah, they're different now.
Defensive measure? That's basically...
Arashi, got a minute?
Another job well done.
Now's not the time for jokes. Major General Fubuki might be in trouble.
What happened?
Man, since we started talking about it, I've been brushing up on my 5e stuff.
Geolocation isn't available either.
And like...
The OSF hasn't been able to help. We're working in the dark.
It's a lot more streamlined.
It's probably best we go look for him then.
No, we don't need to do that.
How come?
It's a bit difficult for me to really, like, wrap my head around because I'm so used to it being more complicated than this.
Saving your only brother is a waste of
They
your
were an
time?
advanced race and they escaped. The only bad act we heard was that they made a god by themselves.
Fine.
Yeah, they used souls,
try
but
putting it
was
another
ever
way.
explained whose souls?
Which
Could have
do
been
you
sheep
think is
souls.
better? Wasting a moment of your time on pointless
Remember,
work, or losing him
because
and
we did
regretting
cover
it for
this
the
in
rest of
the
your life?
recap. They pulled the sun from the sky and made Zanu.
I see.
They used half the sun to make Zanu.
Haruka, send me Fubuki's last known location.
Okay, hold on. There, I sent it. It was a while ago.
That
so we
clearly
should expand
didn't
the
hurt
search.
the sun. The sun is still there.
Arashi? Did she just leave?
Can you track her location with GPS?
Yeah, but like, it's at the very least
Doing it,
not at full
but I'm
power,
getting her
right?
Geolocation data coming from everywhere. I can't get a lock on her current location.
It must be her
Gothi's
hypervelocity.
face is Zanu's fault?
should wait and see
Not
where she ends
necessarily.
up before
Gothi's
we go
face is
after her.
Godric's fault.
Arashi stopped. She's...
It's Arashi.
Rebel is blocking my path. I'll need your power to move this. I'll send you the coordinates.
I'm heading out to the coordinates. Looks like it's around the abandoned subway.
Okay, that's why I was tiptoeing around Radiance, because I wasn't 100% sure if it had been explained yet that there were two suns.
Headed your way. Copy that. Hurry if you can.
That's something that I forgot about.
Investigate the area. Later then.
See, there was an extra one.
She just does whatever she wants. Like you're one to talk, Kasane.
Beat it. We did it.
See, the reason I'm kind of undecided on the Four Claimers, even though I know what happens, is because, like, yeah, they're capable of some shit. They have the ability to rip suns from the sky and really fuck up everything. They created an artificial god, and they have absolutely no empathy, so they made that god angry at them. But also, it's been 2,000 years. And in those 2,000 years, there could have been another one like Gothy. So who's to say that, like, it's really a good idea to just get rid of them. Took all of one to make power crystals. Also, Sips is going down the path of, I have a killing in my, sorry. I have a light ticking in my brain. Gothy is a good person, yeah. And that's something that people are confused about in the comments.
It'll be hard to
does...
if it gets on you, so be careful.
Does Gothy count as don't harm my friends or kill all the Four Claimers? And if you remember, Gothy was good to,
Use your psychokinesis and hit it with
there we go.
heavy.
Gothy was good to, Zanu. So, like...
The shell is broken. Attack now.
Let's keep going.
Because he's power hungry? Mm-hmm. Did they have no empathy, or did, like, a team of them make a god and the rest didn't complain? Like, we have one man's word about them. Fair? Given the lack of body. What Godric did is not surprising at all. Surprised he didn't do more to her, just really try and, like, make her pay for having empathy. Mm-hmm. Gothy, even though we like her, is a defective Four Claimer.
Support me.
Oh wait, I think I need Shiden for this.
I'll support you.
There we go.
There's something over there.
Alright, well the arrows say go there, but I can't, so... I mean, Godric really did just want to erase her from history. Godric a fuck. Castle would be plundered and all the women be kidnapped, raped, killed because they were supposed to be under the protection of the men there.
To outer
shall
So
confirm.
it again
Right
was
here.
about making someone else suffer through making someone close suffer.
The enemy shell is broken. Kasane, now's the time to attack.
We did it. I've almost reached the coordinates.
Copy that. I'm getting reports about a gust of wind blowing through the city.
What?
Yes, it's not causing
It was
any damage,
absolutely
but
heartbreaking,
apparently
yeah,
it's
like,
unsettling.
Godric
I
did
just
think
thought
that he
you
was
should
doing the
know.
right thing by erasing the defect.
That gust. I don't think it'll be coming back. I'm betting it was Arashi.
We
She
have
was
the actions of
probably
a
running
few,
all
and
over
we
the
are
place
judging a
looking for
race to
traces of
die.
Major General Fubuki. Despite what she was saying, she must be really worried.
If I can just find
Because
a
of that, it's my opinion that, like,
Arashi!
you need to crack open the
so long?
portal and see what's there before you
came here
commit
as
to the
soon as I could.
genocide. You know?
I'll save my questions for later. First, we have to do something about this.
Yeah.
Okay, now we can keep going. Is Major General Fubuki up ahead?
Probably. It looks like there was a big fight here. The damage seems recent.
They just won't let up. What gives?
There's also the other
Not going to
option
stop me.
of just making sure that the gate stays closed.
Isn't that the other we're supposed to take down? Let's hurry up and take care of them.
Okay,
This area is
I
particularly
gotta
dangerous
use the
keeping in.
fast juice.
Understood. You be careful too. It's caved in ahead.
Check.
Fubuki will be able to move. So she is worried. We need to hurry for her peace of mind as well.
I'll do it!
That was a nice move.
Okay.
Run, youngster!
Keep it closed, make sure they don't have a way of opening the gate again. Or being ready if they open the gate.
Help me, Kagura.
Heck,
I'm taking this.
Okay, the enemy has lost us.
there we go. If you never open the gate, you will never have to make a deal with an angry Zanu. Sorry, you will have to make a deal with an angry Zanu.
Got it! Check.
Because in the end, like, one thing that was really scary was Zanu's ambition magnification. Because as long as it suited his whims, he made people go really far for what they wanted to do. Which, I want to impose a question
Arashi?
that may or may not be relevant to the campaign. I might just be
I
curious.
could ask you the same thing.
What do you guys think the ring's
I was
effect
investigating
on
the area
Arena's
when the
family
extinction belt
has been?
suddenly descended and jammed my transmissions. Then the others suddenly appeared and destroyed the path, trapping me here.
I knew I didn't need to come all this way.
Because Arena's ring and the necklace are both
No, you still saved me.
parts of Zanu.
Thank you, Kasane. I'm sorry to have bothered you, sis.
Yeah, no kidding.
Was Arena's
I'm
mom
exhausted.
impacted
Sorry.
by Zanu
I guess
to
this
go
makes it the
as
second
far
time
as
you
making
saved
a
me.
deal with the Mercury Dragon to protect her kid out of the
Did
desire to protect her
something
kid?
similar to this happen
Is
in the
Arena
past?
the way that she is because
Yes,
Zanu's
back
magnifying
when I was
that
a
part of
kid
her?
And scouted by the OSF. Arashi threw a big tantrum using her power and told them they couldn't take me with them.
Also, remember,
What?
Abby had
But it's a
the
blade
necklace, which had part of
It's no use
Zanu's
trying to
crystal.
change their mind.
When she broke
So
up with
why?
Arena
The OSF and death go hand in hand.
because of her
Sometimes we need to accept
giving
reelection.
into the
I
violence.
might be able to handle that, but I knew full well that someone earnest like him wasn't equipped to deal with it. And those who aren't equipped to deal with it have a high chance of dying needlessly.
Thought I had to be inside them
So
to make
I
them
thought
more
I'd save
motivated?
everyone the trouble and stop him from being enlisted in the first place.
Does it?
Although in the end, I wasn't able to change anything. Just a child's tantrum. That was the
Poor red
biggest
panda
waste of
can't
my
catch a
entire
break.
life. My brother ended up enlisting in the OSF. And
Yeah, being mind
somehow even
controlled is
managed to
just
climb up
Abby.
to regiment commander. On the other hand, I got injured, got the top brass on my back, making me run PR. Just the worst.
Injured? So you got hurt?
Yeah, I did something really stupid. I used my
Well, and
tore my limbs off when I hit a wall.
at the very least, we can kind of guarantee that we'll see her again.
Don't worry, they fixed them right up. So
Because
there's
we
barely
need
a
Abby.
scar. But like you said,
For
my
the crystal
pointless action
shards.
didn't yield me anything. Just like today.
Is Sips gonna try and take it by force?
Neither of them are pointless to me.
Kabuki?
You risked
Possibly
your
knock
life to
Arena
protect
out
me.
when she sees her.
You used
Maybe.
your tiny body to shield me. Ever since I saw that, I wanted to become someone who could risk.
Are
their
Abby
life
and
for
Arena
another.
gonna get back together because
And
Arena
while you were
protects
healing,
Abby from
I found
Sips?
out how fun letters could be.
Letters? What letters?
Did you forget? You wrote me letters as part of your physical therapy treatments for your hands. That's why I started writing letters too. It's like a hobby of mine now.
Really?
That Arena has her
It
mom's
helps me
jewelry,
relax.
goes off to the Mercury
There's
Dragon decision,
something
wasn't
else that helps
affected by
me
Zanyu.
with it, too. It helps me remember the time you defended me.
Oh,
It
sorry.
really
Goes
cheers
to
me
show
up.
that the Mercury Dragon decision
So it
wasn't
wasn't
affected
pointless.
by Zanyu. I guess the question is, does Zanyu have residual effects? Like, once the piece is gone, does it erase the magnification, or does it linger for a while?
So about today, do you really think
It's a good theory, RDF.
Yeah,
That you have.
I do.
I see.
I really hate wasted effort, but that doesn't mean it's all bad.
He's a crazy chaos
It's
monkey.
fine doing something like
He would
this
not think
once
twice
in a
at this
while.
point. Mm-hmm.
It's a little embarrassing how it goes against everything I believe in, though.
Now you have more questions? That's what I'm here for. Not only that, but literally nothing that I said can be taken as yes or no. It's just something that I'm posing. I'm not allowed to tell you guys spoilers. Keep that in mind. Back the book on Kickstarter to find out. So yeah, everything that I'm saying might not be anything. Oh, Kyoko, we can hang out with her again. An end goal, nothing left to lose, and the curse is moving him closer to chaotic evil. Okay, we can have a date with Kyoko again.
Oh, Kasane, perfect timing. There's a popular fortune teller visiting Seiron right now who's said to be 200% accurate.
What?
Nah, if he ain't 1,000%
How can you be
accurate,
twice as right about something?
we're
Either
not
way, I'm not really interested.
I'm not interested.
Oh, come on.
Has to be
Let's go get
1,000%.
read together. You might need
100%.
some valuable information we can use in our upcoming fights.
I doubt that, but fine. If you want to go that badly, I guess I'll tag along.
Let's get going then. I'm sure there's a line already.
Don't see the advantage of making Rina's mom become wet metal, unless Zanyu has some Shakamaru
This
level
really is a
planning
long
skills.
line. I'm surprised so many people believe in something so unscientific.
There's a
It's
lot
the
in
need
the
to
world
protect
that
her
can't
daughter.
be explained by
Mhm.
science. Now let's line up. This is going to take some time. I'm going to go buy something to drink.
Maybe
You stay here
Zanyu
and
knew
hold our
that by
place.
giving Arena the crystal when she was going to the Bellowing Wilds,
What's taking her
that
so
it would
long? Did something happen?
help him
should
gather the
probably
crystals
go look
together
for
in
her.
one place easier.
Where did she go? Oh, there she is.
In JoJo Part 6, the main villain talks
Oh,
about the
Kasane.
concept of interpersonal
sorry.
gravity. The
Did
fact
something
that
happen?
in the JoJo
was
universe,
that?
stand users are attracted together.
Someone from Togetsu.
So maybe in
But
the
Togetsu was on its
in the
last
Fool's
legs.
Gold universe,
Or at least that's what
there
I thought.
is
I
a
was
concept of
surprised too.
interpersonal gravity,
It seems the agents
pushing
scattered
people
around New Himuka
to
are
meet each
still
other.
active. They told me to come back and work with them.
But why? Babe isn't operating anymore, and it was the one running Togetsu.
How did Zanyu
They
know that
told
he
me
would
they
meet
need
Arena?
Dr. Pope's neuroscience expertise in order to revive Babe.
He's an artificial
None of
god.
the
Yeah,
other design children
Trum's
were
got it.
able to adapt to Dr. Pope's vast memory data. With
Find my
Babe
daughter
gone,
and protect her
my
would have
brain
brought
is
the
the
crystal
only
to him
one
in a
that
much
has her
simpler
memories.
fashion. Mm-hmm.
Just so we're clear, you're not planning on going back to them, right?
Of course not. I'd never do that.
There's still something worrying you.
She told me that I need to fulfill my role as someone
I
created by
absolutely
Togetsu.
love all the
Who do
theories
they
that
think
fly
they are?
around.
I know.
Because, like, I can look at all of them and be like, wow, that would have been cool to play, or like, you ain't even close,
My
or like,
brain,
wow,
my body, and
in
everything
like
else.
8 episodes, you're gonna find out how right
When I
you
was
are.
there, I thought the only
Like,
value
it's
I
a
had
really
was in
cool position to
carrying
be
out
in.
my orders. I'm here now because I stopped allowing them to define me on their terms. I don't regret it, but sometimes I'm left feeling uneasy. I feel like my own existence is indefinite. That I'm just worthless.
You're not worthless at all. You've saved us countless times. We need the Kyoka who's here with us now.
Kyoka, you're
not
literally
Dr.
my
Brooks'
favorite
memories.
person on the platoon. It's
Thank
named.
you.
It is
You're
named
right.
after you. It is
I
Kyoka
can't let them
platoon.
get to me. We should try to find
The
out
other
what
guy, the
Togetsu
rival platoon,
remnants are up
Seto
to so
platoon.
we can stop
Seto's
them.
dead. You're the one that's alive.
Do you have
You're
any
the best
leads?
one.
Not yet, but as long as they need me, they'll approach me again. When they do, I'll pretend
How
to
much
join
was
them and
Potato
see
Girl
what they're up
inspired
to.
by Zanu?
I
Mm-hmm.
might even be able to lure them out.
It's a good plan, but risky. Let me help. I can't let you go alone.
Okay. I
Kyoka,
really
you
don't want
inject
to
me
get you
with some
involved.
knockout chemicals,
your
but like, I still like you, because
We
that
never
wasn't
got our
Kyoka.
fortunes told.
That was a asshole.
I was hoping to get some good news.
Okay. Who else can we hang out with? We can hang out with you. With you. Do we want to hang out with you? Maybe. Definitely hanging out with Hanabi. Let's save the best for last. Let's hang out with Hanabi last. What's up, Gemma? She would have made a great vessel for Zanu,
Kasane,
yeah.
Can we talk? I have a favor to ask.
Though I don't know.
What is it?
I know this is
It
cruel of me
feels
to
like
ask.
Sips
Could you
is
tell me
able
where
to,
Naomi died?
Sorry, Zanu is able to
I heard
manipulate
about what
Sips
happened
pretty
to
well.
her, and I wanted to visit the last place she stood before she died. Of course, you don't have to tell me if it's too painful for you.
It's Mizuhagawa. We can go together.
Are you sure?
Yes. I think you should see it too.
Sorry, and thank you.
Naomi died around here. This is where she fought the Togetsu soldiers.
Who's better to manipulate than someone who doesn't
She
have a
and the
goal
rest of
or
the
what they
people
want?
transformed into others. They saved us when we had nowhere to run, at the cost of their own lives.
It must have been hard for you.
Just looking at this place brings back painful memories.
Instead of
Naomi
a
told me
queen, she would
something
be a
back then,
god.
though,
Mm-hmm.
that she was happy to have been alive, and to perform one last act of humanity. Naomi was in pain, but she found a reason to live.
I mean, that was probably the logical
why I
conclusion
won't
to her
let this
story
keep
from
me
there.
down.
You know, she
I'll
becomes
survive
queen,
anything the world
then she
wants to
rules the
throw at me.
continent, then she rules the
see.
planet. Then she ascends and
Naomi
becomes a
lived her
god.
life to the fullest.
Gemma, are you crying?
Oh, looks like I am. Sorry.
You better not say you want to die, too.
Don't worry, I won't. I already decided I wouldn't waste my life anymore. I'm sure Naomi wouldn't be happy if I did something like that.
Good. I'm relieved to hear you say that. Why did you want to come here
We also have to
anyway?
have the Persona
wanted to confirm
karaoke
what I
stream at
was
some
feeling.
point.
To figure out what I want to do with the rest of my life. I won't let anyone go through what Naomi did ever
Does
again.
Arena care about Sneeze? She doesn't act
However,
like it.
this nation's issues are too great.
Arena's got a mood going right now.
Mitsuo and Seiron are no different.
I'm pretty sure if
They
something
use and
happened to
discard the
Sneeze,
innocent
Arena
for
would be
own
on it.
gain.
You're right.
I think
I'm
she's
sure there are
just
people
using
like Naomi suffering somewhere in this
because
country,
because
even
Sneeze
now.
is silent.
was hesitating
She has to
because of
listen
the
to her
size of
own
the
bullshit
opposition.
right now, right?
But learning about
So
Naomi's
she's
last
just using him
moments
to
here
vent.
has solidified the path I need to take. Now that the government's actions have been made
It's
public,
literally like she's
the
talking
system
to
is slowly
herself
changing.
and like
I wanna help
becoming a
create
better
new
person
system to
because
make
of
up
it.
for past mistakes. That's the least I can do.
She's
for
working
Naomi.
through some stuff.
I'm glad you have a goal. I'm sure she would
If
be
he
happy.
removes her soul and takes over
It sounds
completely,
like you'll
there's no
still have
problem.
plenty to do after retirement.
Actually, I had another idea about my retirement, although it might be a little conceited. If a retired OSF
Mini
soldier
Moon to
can
Dark
live a
Lady
long
transformation?
life and do
Okay,
something to
I
help
can get behind that.
society, then I want to become the model case of a psionic successfully aging.
That's impressive. You must have drawn upon your vast experience to come up with an idea like that.
No, I didn't come up with it on my own.
Again, the wings
It's something I
blocking
thought
the
after
scene.
talking with you.
Can
Really?
can we move this,
Remember when I
please?
had you taste my cooking the other day? That helped me gain a little confidence that I had more to offer than my ability to fight. Even if I lose my power, there are still so
Do I
many
think
new
of
things
Arena
for
as
me to
being
try.
somewhat on the autism
I was
spectrum?
worried
Her
about what would
bluntness,
happen
lack
after
of reading the
retirement,
room
but
or other
now
people,
I'm
and her
just
quick
looking forward to it.
obsessions hitting away for
People
you?
really can change.
He does look happier than
I've
when
never
he first
considered
handed
it,
me Naomi's letter.
to be completely honest.
Life goes on in this world, even without her. For both
I
Anna
always
and
considered it as a lack of
I
life
feel like I should
experience
start something new too.
because she was
Really?
basically raised in the
You wanna try
royal
cooking with me?
entertainment
It's pretty
business.
interesting.
She didn't have a lot of opportunities to meet anyone outside of her mother and her father. So because of that, her social graces are lacking because
so
she
efficiently
wasn't
in
able to
battle.
develop them.
That's really impressive.
Whether that's
considering
a
how little
permanent
combat
thing,
experience you have.
based
Although,
on,
while it's great that you don't
being on the
hesitate, just
spectrum,
don't be too
or something that
reckless.
she can learn,
Sometimes you need to pause and
I think is up to
Yes, you're
interpretation.
right. Thank you for the advice. I'll be sure to remember that.
No, I didn't mean to lecture you. Maybe this
As
is
well as
because of
trauma
my
she feels
age.
like she can't deal with. Hopefully that doesn't strike a painful note in anyone. Mm-hmm.
The more I get to know you, the more impressed I
Again,
am.
it's not something that I want to deny,
I think you're
because
amusing
it does
too.
sound like something that would make sense. In my opinion, the character would have to develop further for us to figure that out. You know, I can't say if Arena's on the spectrum or if it's just a lack of social graces or not. I think the character would naturally have to evolve in order to answer that question. And, that's just my style of writing, right? I figure that as you get to know your own character, you find stuff out about them. Like, I had not planned on Arena being bi. I really didn't plan any sexuality for her. Just the way that she progressed as a character had her gravitating to Abby, as well as the Baron, just makes sense. And I think when you're role-playing a character, because it's progressional storytelling as opposed to being all laid bare in one place, it's a really good way of keeping your character fresh. It also is because, like, she developed, like, her backstory is Fool's Gold. I feel like I could take Arena further than Fool's Gold, because Fool's Gold was her tragic backstory. Alright, let's talk to Yuito. Brie has trouble understanding others'
He
emotions.
and I share the same mother.
She does well as military
wonder how he
person,
feels
which
about
some on
that.
the spectrum flourish in the
Yuito,
military.
are
Exactly.
you free right now?
Yeah, what's up?
It's just, well, I thought we could talk about our mother.
That's
I'm
also
sure
the
we both
beauty
have
of
some
leaving
things we
characters
want
up
to
to
say.
interpretation.
Yeah.
If
I
I
wanted
say
to
that
talk
there's
to you
no
about
right
that
way
too,
of
actually.
interpreting Arena, then
Oh,
your Arena is
why don't
just
we
as
head down
valid
to
as
hang
anyone
out?
else's.
Why there?
I just thought a little picnic might help change the mood. I can make some food for
If
us.
you can
What do you
relate
think?
to her a bit better,
Picnic in the middle
if
of
you believe
others?
that she's on the
Well,
spectrum,
I guess it'll warm us up for
then,
battle.
that's
Yeah,
the reality
it'll be
according to
field
you.
training. Let's head out in about an hour.
All right.
Or like, I mean, the difference between bi and lesbian. I've seen people determine it either way.
Looks like we took care
Like,
of most of the
hitting
others
on the
around here.
Baron,
Let's take a break. Here's your lunch.
could have just been strategy, and not actually something that she
Oh.
would have meant.
This is pretty
Uh,
elaborate.
And dating
Maybe you'd be
Abby
better at this
is,
than Naomi.
you know, because she's
No,
only into
that's
women.
too much of a compliment.
I was going to make
Death of the
something
author,
simple,
exactly.
But I got carried away. Is it too much?
It's fine. It tastes fine too.
Thanks. So, let's talk while we eat. I was surprised that you called my mom Mother.
You're the one that called my mother Mom.
That's the same... No, wait. I guess she raised you first.
Mother raised me when she was in Togetsu. Then she had you and your brother in Suo.
That means you're
And
my
like,
big sister,
not
then.
not every person's gonna be in the same boat as me. A lot of people will have hard facts about the
You were
characters that
raised
they
first,
write.
So, that means you're older than me.
Oh.
I take a
guess
more
you're
loose
right.
approach to
I hadn't thought about it that much.
to creation, I
Well,
guess.
We really don't pay attention to actual age in the OSF.
I don't have memories from when Mother went away until I was adopted by the Randalls.
That's when my brother and I were born, so it must have been about
When Arena
10
flirted with the
years.
Baron, did I actually say
you
those
in
lines, or did
cryogenic
Dingo
sleep
just
or
write those
something?
for the video? They were only for the
That's
video.
most likely the case. All I remember is losing my mother. And how
I guess
painful
you
it
could
was.
count as
Oh, right.
you could count the actual campaign
But
as the
I
rough
was born
draft,
because she left
and the
Togetsu,
Fool's Gold
so
videos
that's
as
a
the
good thing
final
for
cut,
me,
you
at
know?
least.
Right.
Oh, sorry. That was a little insensitive.
No. It's true that if Mother had stayed in Togetsu, you wouldn't have been born.
So, I guess I should call you Big Sister now?
Stop it.
There's also
only
the
big
fact
sister
that
I know
we
is
we
Naomi.
didn't record a lot of the
doesn't
earlier
suit
sessions, so all we have to go off
Okay,
is notes
I
that
won't
Felix
say it
made.
anymore.
Something
Well,
that I learned from
is he trying
in
to
the
make me
campaign
feel
that we
better?
played after Fool's
If
Gold.
he is, then maybe
I
was too
played the
hard on him.
character who canonically had a notebook, so I could write stuff down.
Whew, that
The
was
problem
quite the
being
feast.
that the notebook was in
Too bad,
character.
if I do say so myself.
So he does.
Yes,
He's
it's
not
good.
like a Dragon
Thanks.
Ball Z abridged character. He doesn't
How
know
do
about
you
the stuff
feel
he
about
wasn't
seeing
there for.
Mother?
So my notes
It was
reflect that,
necessary in order to save the world.
which I encourage you guys to
But
try
in
to do.
truth,
Keeping
I
a
was really
notebook
happy
from
to
a
see her.
character's perspective can be a
Me
really
too.
good way to dig
When
into
I
what
saw
your
her
character
face,
feels.
It was like I was a child again. It was really strange.
Neither of us had seen her since we were young. There's just so much I want to tell her about.
So do I.
Yeah, God,
wonder
like
if we'll have the
Fool's
time
Gold was pretty close
That's
to
hard to
100
say.
sessions. We had a couple
Did you ask her
breaks
how
here
long
and
she
there,
can stay in this time?
but like it was 2 years.
No, I haven't had the chance. I hope she'll stay forever.
Yeah. But as much as I
Notebook
want her to,
everything when you're a player. You like to be
I
in the
know
DM's
my
good
heart that she
graces.
won't be with us that long.
You're right. But we can't just spend all of our time being sad
I
about
just
it.
thought the concept of an
Yeah.
in-character note-taking
Sorry
mechanic
for
would be
being a
fun.
downer.
I wasn't accusing you of anything. I just don't
Where,
wanna
like,
think that
if the
not seeing her is
character
the end of the relationship. Even if we can't be
Felt a
together,
lot of
it
trauma
doesn't mean we'll forget
during
the
an
people
event.
who loved us.
He might decline
I was
to
just
take
a
the
kid,
notes for that and
I
just
remember being
make
so
notes
happy when
saying,
I was with my
fuck
mom.
what happened.
As long as we have those memories, no matter how much time passes, we're all still connected. Isn't that right, Naomi?
I like that way of thinking. Even without the red strings, our hearts are connected over time.
Yes. Though it sounds rather trite when you put it into words.
Really?
Do I still play D&D
I
with
don't
the
think
same
it
friends
does.
from the Fool's Gold campaign?
I will say the
not
ability to
currently,
time
no.
travel has really messed with us.
Gothy's player
But
is doing
I
a
am very
campaign
thankful
with
that it allowed
Dingo
me to
and
see my
Felix
mom
right
again.
now. That started
Yes.
before they moved.
I have
And they're
Morgan
continuing
memories
with
now.
that. Unfortunately, there's just not
Promise
enough
not to laugh,
time to run
but
2 campaigns.
When I actually saw her again and heard
And the
her voice,
campaign's too far in for me to ask to be
I
part
felt
of
a
it.
lump in my throat
And,
almost
you know,
started
I
to
wouldn't
cry.
want to
Why would I laugh?
impose
after
myself
that?
on that.
I felt the same way.
I guess we've gotten a little too comfortable here.
Played a
This is
Warforged with memory
Let's
issues,
get a
so they
workout in before
cataloged
we head
everything
back.
and re-downloaded it upon a long
Okay.
rest. That would be really cool.
Let's take care of this together.
Stay on guard. It might not be just them.
Not only
Connect
that,
with
but you
SAS
could
and
really
don't
mess
forget
with
your
it. Like, you
surroundings.
catalog everything.
This is starting to get a little awkward.
Except,
Is it
if you
because
do
he called
something
me
that
his
they might
big
not like,
sister?
you maybe omit
Oh,
that.
thanks.
You choose as a group
Yeah,
to
I'll
not
be careful.
include
Okay,
that.
let's go then.
They were also barbarians, so that was a forgetting. Yeah.
Hey, Kasane. Remember how I called you a lone wolf before? Now that I think about it, I was wrong. You're no lone wolf. You're the one carrying everyone.
I'm a falcon.
I feel like that's more your specialty.
Really?
I'm a burb.
I think you're pretty good at it yourself. All of us count on you, including me.
Hey, you're welcome, Yuto.
You're pretty kind sometimes. Oh, wait, that didn't come out right.
Here, I'm gonna save. But I'm also going to see if I can buy Kyoka more candles.
It's fine.
New products! Yeah. Ooh. Let's see if I can make a better... Yeah, I can. Let's do it. Let's see. Exchange. Presents. And get a plasma ball for Shiden. Get it? Because he's the electric guy, so he likes the electric thing. Yo, let's... Yeah, let's get her an arcade game case. That sounds great. Do I have... I have enough for Kyoka's favorite present. This is gonna get me... Oh, I can get her 2 of the good presents. I'm gonna be in her best graces. We also have to give her a candle. Let's get one for Hanabi, too. She likes them. Can we get Hanabi something that she absolutely loves? An antique lamp set. Yeah, sure. We can get her a simple candle. We can just have even more candles. We'll get Tsugumi something, too. She deserves it.
If that's the case, maybe some of your sincerity has rubbed off on me.
Alright, Kyoka, I'm gonna give you 1 candle. You have a whole pallet of them in the back. I like to think that they're using just 1 bedroom for all of Kyoka's candles. How did I feel when I was fighting the potato girl? So, the whole killing Arena's parents things wasn't pre-planned. So, I was feeling pretty angry at Beauclair. So, I may have descended into the violence myself. I really put myself in, like, the, okay, Beauclair's gonna fucking bite it, and I'm going to play aggressively. Memory wax. Alright, so she's gonna fucking love the crystal ball.
Oh, this is wonderful.
Damn straight it is. A perfect crystal ball with no impurities or cracks. Feels like I'm being sucked in as I stare into it. Using max power tools increases the accuracy of fortune telling. Now I have to check my fortune for today. Well, you can't do it with just a crystal ball. You also have to use these brand new cards! They have a stat sheet saying how many candles I gave out. That would be great.
Oh, this is wonderful.
It's so cool that I connected with my character's emotions as well as my own. I think I put myself in a good place for that. Fortune telling isn't just tarot cards. Your playing card readings can be very accurate. I have the Persona tarot cards. How accurate are those? Especially for fortunes of love. Are you interested, Kasane? Only for you, Kyoka. Companionship. Oh, I reached max with Kyoka.
I know I sound like a broken record.
I gave her enough candles.
I want you to remember this. No matter where you are, no matter how far away, I hope you can be happy.
Oh, thank you.
No, thank you. If it wasn't for you, I never would have felt this way.
So we should start using Kyoka's thing more.
I feel like I know everything about you. me so happy. You really care about me. Thank you.
Kyoka's
That
mom
makes me
too now.
happy too.
Wakana's, you know, dead, so we got Kyoka now. Get ready to add a child from the future to your team. So who's hammier, Palpatine or Voldemort? Voldemort didn't come back, so I think just Palpatine's "I'm back, bitches" is kind of slides him up the scale. I know he didn't say "I'm back, bitches," but like he could have. Alright, Hanabi, I'm gonna give you some stuff, too. Oh, I have a bunch of stuff. Okay, have these lamps. One of them might have a genie. Don't talk to them. They probably will fuck up your wish.
No way! Thank you!
Wow, that's so cute and retro. Just what a girl wants. Lighting this lamp on a quiet night? How romantic.
Kasane, have you mellowed lately? Like how you talk?
Kasane,
I'm not
have you stopped being a
particularly
bitch?
aware of it.
Really? I just had the feeling that you're somewhat easier to talk to.
Have I seen a genie lamp in
I'm the
use?
one who's changed.
What happens if you
Could be
light the
that I
lamp
understand
without
what you're
rubbing it?
feeling more
Do you
since I
drown
know
the
you
genie in
better.
oil?
That makes me happy.
What do you think Goblet of Fire was about? I guess more along the lines of, like, post-series, right? Though, I guess if they made, like, a Voldemort series, like, beforehand.
It makes me happy to know you trust me. I know I'm in good hands with you. So this is what trust feels like.
Yo, Hanabi, I heard you like candle. Have candle.
Wow!
Mind you, I'm not big onto the Star Wars and Harry Potter universes. Like, I was big on Harry Potter as a kid. And, you know, I watched the prequels because I was the target demographic at the time. But I never really got, like, super into them.
Should I talk to Shiden?
Now, I think we should talk to Hanabi.
Oh, Kasane, do you have a minute? Will you come to a cafe in Suo with me?
Sure. Is everything okay?
There's something I want to talk to you about.
Has she made
Oh,
a
is she gonna
decision
ask
about
Yuito out? Yeah!
Alright, let's go. So what did you want to talk about?
Straight to the point as always. Okay then, I wanted to talk to you about the OSF.
Oh, that's not what I was hoping for.
The OSF?
I was hoping
Not
for some
Yuito?
hot goss.
Hey, it's not like I think about him all day. I mean, maybe I did up until recently, but there's no talking about Yuito today.
See, this is how we're similar, because all Kasane used to talk about was her sister Naomi.
I see.
And she grew
So
past
what
that.
about the OSF?
Sorry,
We've
guys.
seen the OSF
I think
start
that was
sending
one
back.
too many pillows, and that's why I was getting uncomfortable.
Not an ally of justice. We found out that it's an organization that runs cruel experiments that cost a lot of people their lives.
True.
Now I'm struggling with the decision of whether or not to stay in the OSF. I know that I have to be the one to make the final choice, but I just wanted to ask your opinion.
If you're questioning your current situation, you either have to leave or change.
Right. So it comes down to those two options. I guess I don't really want to leave. I have friends and other people who are very important to me in the OSF, and I don't want to run away. I feel like I need to face the OSF head-on precisely because we know there's something wrong.
Then that leaves you with only one answer.
You're right. I probably already knew it, but was too afraid to say it out loud. I want to change the OSF because it's filled with the people I love. I don't want to give up on it. An OSF that doesn't sacrifice lives, but saves them. Yeah, that's going to be my goal.
That's a good goal. Straightforward, just like you.
I know it's ambitious, but it's the least I can do if I want to be on the level of you and Yuito.
You can do it.
Her answer is get good.
That you have the power to break through the front line. Even outside of battle, you can break through barriers as long as
Hanabi,
you put your
why
mind
do you think I gave you those bunny ears? It's because you impressed me.
That doesn't sound like a compliment, but thank you. I'll do my best. Hey, Kasane, I'm glad we became friends.
Is something wrong?
I was so preoccupied with Yuito before, but talking to you made me realize I had to change.
I think you've helped me broaden my perspective as well. I think about things I
It's
never
almost
knew.
as though having other
It might
friends
just be
besides
my
your sister broadens your horizons.
But are you planning to leave the OSF?
What makes you think that?
Well, you didn't seem
How'd
to
I meet
hesitate
Dingo and
when you
Felix?
suggested my leaving the
I went to
OSF.
college with Dingo, actually.
So I thought maybe...
We both went to the same
made any decisions
illustration,
yet, but you're right.
I guess,
considering
diploma
that as a
together.
possibility.
And
Oh.
I want to say, like,
to say goodbye, but I'll
early
always support you, no matter
2013
what
is
path
when
you may
we,
decide
like,
for yourself.
really became friends.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Gothy's
Although,
player also
I'd
went
like
to college
see
with
you
us as
confess
well,
your feelings
as
to
well as
Yuito
Julian's
before
player.
I leave.
What? I told you, no talking about Yuito.
Did you say that?
Honestly.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm not ready yet, but I think I'll be able to take the first step soon. So wish me luck.
I hope your wishes come true, and not just romantically.
I'll pray for you too. Let's both do our best.
No, it was a good time.
What does
And
this handshake mean?
we
I'm not sure.
started playing
but it
D&D
just felt
together with
Maybe
Gorthen's
it's a
player
sign
as
of
the
our
DM.
friendship.
That was
Even if
that was
we're
pretty
apart,
wild.
We'll still always be friends.
I want to say
Okay,
around
friends it is.
2014, 2015.
Well, are you ready to
Felix
go?
tried his hand at
We
DMing,
still have so much to do.
and after that, I think after the
Yes,
first
let's
session
get
that
going.
Felix DM'd for us was when Fool's Gold started. So Fool's Gold was Felix's second campaign that he DM'd for us. You and I will be far away from each other and won't be able to just chat like this, and it made me sad. Just tell me when you're leaving. Oh man. We'll have a quick going away party. We'll go shopping and have tea. Is there anything else you want to do? I haven't even decided anything yet, and you're already talking like that. Hanabi, do you think I'm dying? What do I want to do? I can't really think of anything. So tea, I guess. I like talking to you, Hanabi. You like talking to me? I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, let's have tea. Then we can talk a lot. It's a date. Yeah. It really feels like being a DM was just something that was an amazing creative outlet for Felix, and he did such a good job for it. You know, it's kind of like when you want to go into film, you spec as an actor or director, right? You know, the on-screen stuff or the stuff that creates the on-screen stuff. And it really feels like Felix is the director kind of role. Alright. Can I give Hanabi another present? I can give her a flower candle. Hey, I know that I gave Kyoka a ton of these, but like...
Thanks.
We can give Hanabi her own candle room.
Should I talk to Shiden?
No, I think we should talk to Hanabi again. I'm just stalking her, giving her presents.
Thanks.
Well, I guess I'll take... What?
I'm glad we became friends. Because I was able to notice so much that I was lacking.
Okay, I guess I'll take it. By the way, we're best friends now.
There were a lot of times I was at a loss because I didn't have anyone like you around me before.
Are you kidding me? That's what I should be saying. You're the first person like you I've ever met. But maybe that's why you're special. Just let me know if you ever need help. I'll be there in a flash.
Oh, we maxed out Hanabi now, too. Now I can explode.
I'm going to work hard for you. Just you see.
Let's both continue to improve ourselves. I'm glad we're together.
We're best friends forever. Kasane has the power to manipulate time travel. She can make it that way. So is the wood carving a thing that I can use? Is it like the posters? Is it a present? Is it hanging out somewhere? Oh, it's on the fireplace. That makes sense. So, yeah, one of those is Kyoka and one of those is Hanabi. That's cute. Main 6 is Power Rangers, Rainbow Blitz. Looks like she'd be an evil 6th Ranger. Let's check that out. That's pretty neat. I'm actually incredibly surprised that they haven't done that yet, considering that Hasbro bought it out, and Hasbro owns Power Rangers. Sorry, that Hasbro bought out Power Rangers, and they also own My Little Pony. I know that they made a pink Mighty Morphin Ranger My Little Pony, because we sell that at the toy store, but I'm just surprised that they never made an episode of it. Okay, let's talk to She then. I've been putting this off. What's up, Doc?
Hey, Kasane, got a minute?
Yes. What do you need?
It can wait if you're busy, but I was hoping you'd run some military exercises with me.
We can go now. Let's head to the training facility.
Damn it! I thought I could win this time. Can't believe you turned the tables on me at the last second.
That's because I'm good.
I may have managed to push through at the
Power
end,
Rangers and
but it was really
Transformers?
close.
Yeah,
Yes,
because, like,
that made for a good
there was a
training
My Little
session.
Pony and Transformers
I
crossover.
noticed you move differently
So,
now.
they could
It's
do
like
it.
You don't hesitate anymore.
I mean, if there
Don't
was a
realize
Transformers and
shouldn't get
Evangelion
carried away just
crossover, then
because
there
you
should be a Power Rangers and
It was a compliment.
Transformers crossover.
I know, but I guess it's fine. I'll learn from this experience and win next time. Just you wait.
I appreciate your passion, but remember not to push yourself too hard. You'll make your family worry.
I don't even have to be pushing myself for them to worry. They never listen to anything I say.
You have good parents. You had better be replying to all of their messages.
Be a good boy.
I am, but they still won't stop bugging me. I decided I'm gonna drop by and see them once in a while.
That's a good idea. I'm sure they'll be happy about that.
They're constantly asking when I'll be coming over next. I mean, don't they get how busy I am?
You always talk about them like that, but I know they're important to you.
What was my favorite cartoon when I was a kid? Oh man, there were quite a few.
You're just too
I loved DuckTales.
Although that could be why you're so strong.
For a lot of my childhood.
You fight for what's important to you
I
without
like
being bothered
Ninja
by what anyone else
Turtles.
thinks. That's a strength that
Pokemon.
can't
I
be
think
measured
Pokemon is a
and
contender for my
utterly
favorite,
incomprehensible
just
to
because of how much I got into that.
But I
That
did
and
learn
Digimon.
something while watching.
OG Dragon Ball I absolutely loved.
Real strength isn't
The
something you
Dragon Ball
compare against something.
manga was the first book that I ever
including me,
checked
has
out
their own
of the
unique
library.
strengths. Anyway,
Like, I got
don't
my
get cocky
library
just
card.
because you're a little talented.
And then, actually,
I'm eventually going to surpass you and run the OSF one day.
this wallet right here,
Here I thought you'd actually grown as a person.
I actually should
haven't changed
have.
much at all.
I think it's right here.
What?
Yeah.
Although it would be off-putting if you suddenly changed overnight.
I can't show it on the camera because of the light, but I have my
insults,
library
as
card
usual.
from when
You
I
really
was
trying to become
like
friends with me?
in the 90s.
About that.
like,
I know what Kyoka said.
it has survived and it still functions. I can check out books with this library card still.
We may have different ways of thinking, but we can trust each other on the battlefield. Don't you think that's good enough?
We're fighting in the
Darkwing
same
Duck was
platoon.
also really good.
I suppose I can at least be.
I watched Mummies Alive, but I don't think I would
glad we've
count
come
that
to
as
an
one of my
agreement.
favorites. What else was on Fox Kids? Yeah, I mean, I guess even from childhood, I watched all the, like, 4Kids anime stuff. Like, I was super into Sailor Moon. It's not a cartoon, but I brought my Big Bad Beetleborgs figures for show and tell in kindergarten. Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy was really good, too. I guess I also watched Ren and Stimpy, and I don't know if you guys have ever heard of the Ripping Friends. It was a lot of that gross-out humor that was popular in the 90s. Alright. I think we need to give a present to Sugumi now. Because she likes the flowers. God. I think when I was watching it, it was called Grim and Evil.
Really? I'm so happy.
I remember getting really into, like, the online, like, Shockwave games. There was one where you had to blow up one of the evil guy's bases.
Kasane, I'm sorry for being startled again.
It's fine. What are you doing?
The flowers bloomed, and I was looking at them.
They are pretty.
Do you want to see too? You can see my flowers anytime. They like when people look at them, and so do I.
Sugumi is absolutely like an actual tree hugger. Think Vegeta looked better with the shoulder pad armor? I think that the shoulder pad armor was a really strong design, but I like that they streamlined it.
I don't know if it'll work out.
I guess the shoulder pad armor really looked like he was a villain, right? And then once the shoulder pads came off and he started looking more streamlined, like you know, like Goku, Krillin, and Yamcha, that's when he started being like one of the heroes too. Gonna pop a save. Cause it's about time. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. We'll be watching some Kamen Rider on Friday. Yeah, sorry, Radiance. I'd love to go longer, but the way I've set up this Kotatsu isn't actually working, and I can't really adjust my setup right now. So I think for the next time, I'm going to try and make it easier for me to transition between the Kotatsu and the couch when I get uncomfortable. Or just buy better cushions. Let's see. Kamen Rider, Friday, 8:45 p.m. Pacific. From what it looks like, Genom Corp hasn't subtitled episode 5 yet, so we're just gonna have to keep going with Izu subs. We're gonna be finishing Undertale on Saturday, and I'm thinking of starting an hour early just to make sure. So, if you see me go live at 7 p.m. Pacific, don't be surprised. Sunday is gonna be Jackbox. We'll see if I have purchased Jackbox 8 yet or not. I can't guarantee it, but it might be there. I know it comes out tomorrow, so. I want to try and beat Scarlet Nexus next week. So depending on how far we get on Wednesday, I might replace Final Fantasy VII Remake with Scarlet Nexus as well. But yeah, is there anyone I can send you to? How about... don't think there's anyone I can send you to besides Tokushotsu. So... yeah, I mean, if you guys want to watch Kamen Rider, Super Sentai, Ultraman, what have you, go ahead and raid. And I will catch you guys next time. See ya!